Yeah, six. How you doing tonight? Damn right, I'm flawless. Look how I look. I'm lush and I'm gorgeous. I'm awesome. I can't get enough of myself, man. I'm flawless. I look in the mirror.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl again here. If you're a new subscriber, you are welcome. My name is Gucci Patrick and thank you for joining us today. I want to thank you guys for 100 subscribers. I know that before this video comes out, I will be at 100 subscribers. So you guys, thank you so much. I am so grateful, you guys made it possible, and you guys are motivating me even more to do this. Okay, for some reason when I went off in social media about a year ago, I came back. Instagram has been kicking my ass. I've been doing everything, but my engagement is so low. And I'm still trying because I know that consistency is the key, okay? But for some reason, I just feel like I want to put all that energy on YouTube right now because you guys are giving me the, you know, the motivation to carry on. So watch out for the giveaway in the next video and make sure to participate in this giveaway because I've got, you know, beautiful gifts for you guys, okay? So make sure that you participate and I'll be telling you guys the rules of the whole giveaway thing, okay? So we're gonna jump right into this tutorial, okay? If you want to know how I achieved this whole look, then keep on watching. And before that, make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up, okay? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know whatever is going on you want me to serve you better with, okay? And I'll just do that. Don't forget to click the notification bell and know whenever I upload any other videos. And also make sure to check out my other videos if you haven't already, okay? So the first thing that I would like to set off with in this tutorial will be my base. I've gone ahead to do apply my moisturizer. So the next step would be my primer, and I'm going to be using this one from Fort Ray, and it says the Radiate Vitamin C exlixir. A little bit more left, so I'm just gonna put that all over my face. Now that we're done with our primer, the next thing we jump into is the foundation. But before the foundation, I'd like to start off with this illuminator, this liquid highlighter from Technic. I'd like to apply that in my base first of all before I go in with the foundation. So if you can't see any of the products here clearly, I'm definitely going to be leaving them in the description box below, so make sure to check it out. So I'm just going to do this. Okay, I need to take some more. Okay, I'm just going to do that here. And I'm just going to spread it out. This is just to give me that glow underneath my foundation. That's the reason why I'm applying this. I know I look like a hot mess now, but you guys don't worry. You'll see the magic in a minute. So next I'm going to be going in with my foundation, and I'm definitely using my all-time favorite, the Too Faced Born This Way. And I love it so much. So I'm going to be taking a few pumps and just applying it on my skin. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do the same on the other side using 2 pumps as well. So now that we're done with our foundation, the next thing of course is the concealer. And today I'm going to be doing a technique that I usually do sometimes. I like to go in first of all with a more lighter one, which is like 2 shades lighter than my actual shade, and afterwards I go in with the one that's at my shade, like 1 shade lighter my shade. Yeah, the reason why is just because I want this extra glow in this look, so that's what I'm aiming for. It's a very good technique. It makes your under eye pop a lot. You know, if you try this technique, it's very good. So I like to start with that. So yeah, after I'm done with this, I'm just gonna use this one to top it up so that it would blend. So yeah, we're just gonna go in now and blend. You want to look up like that when you blend in the right inside of it. This blender feels so good. It is damp, feels so soft, so calming on my face. Love it. It is from Beaky Blender on Instagram. You guys can check them out. This was sent to me as a PR. So here is the concealer that I use. You guys probably know it by now from my previous videos. So I use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh. So I use the Colourpop Pretty Fresh hyaluronic creamy concealer, and then I use the e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. That's the two concealers that I used. So next is to set my concealer. The setting powder that I'm going to be using today will be from Hudabeauty. So this is the Hudabeauty banana setting powder, and I'm going to be using that one. I'm going to be doing powder contour today using my Nip and Fab. I'm sure you guys must have been familiar with this palette right now. I'm so obsessed with this palette. I've got loads, like tons of them, but I just end up using that one. And I'm going to be using the shade, that shade, mixing it with these two together. Just tap that on here, just around that area. Now that we are done applying it, the next thing you want to do is to go in and blend it out. Do that in a circular motion. I am going to brush up my brows like that. Start. Brows are done. The next thing we want to move on to is our eyes, and I'm going to be going in with my Plouise base, rumour base. This is in rumour 2. I'm going to start with here. Okay, and I'm just going to spread out the product accordingly. So now that I have spread out the product and it's becoming a little bit tacky already, which is what we're going for. Before you start applying your eyeshadow, you want to make sure that the concealer gets a little bit tacky. I've got 3 palettes here. Okay, the first one I'm going to be going into, of course, is my Juvia's Place. This palette is my all-time favorite. It's one of the palettes that I purchased when I was starting off, you know, eyeshadow. This is like legendary, this palette. If you know, you know. Okay, all right. So starting off, I'm gonna start with this brown here, this brown on this here, and It hasn't got a name on it. Or has it cleaned off because this palette is so long. Anyways, I'm using this here. Okay. I'm just gonna go in building. This eyeshadow is so pigmented. I love the shade so much. The shade is so rich in color. Look at that pigmented. Okay, before we continue, I'm just going to put some setting powder, a more lighter setting powder on my underlid, on my under eye, sorry. Just so if there's any fallout, it just goes there and not mess up my base that I've done. I'm going to extend that further up here. After that, I'm gonna go in with this orange shade here. Using this orange shade here. I hope you can see it. I'm just blending it, the two shades together. Okay, and I'm gonna go in with that brown again. Just put it on top. I'm gonna be extending that orange color up here. I think I need a more fluffier brush. I think that would do. Yeah, that's doing the job now. Just blending it out now in a circular motion, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. The next thing that I want to go for is to use this yellow shade here, the yellow shade. I'm just gonna put that yellow up, saturate it up on my outer part. I'm gonna try another yellow from from this palette and just top it up. This is the Colourpop It's All Good palette. I'm gonna be using this yellow shade here. It's the more brightish yellow to top it up. Yeah, you can see what I mean. It's more bright and vibrant. So let's just say that I use the other one as the base. This one is so pigmented, you guys. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. From that palette and just overlap it together. This Technic palette, and I want a more darker shade for the outer corner. So I'm going to be using this black here. There's a black here called the Panther. Here, I'm going to be using that black shade just on there. Yeah. Just to give it a little bit more of depth, you know. In that corner. Of the brown shade in there. Yeah. And I'm gonna go back with the orange. I'm just gonna blend everything together. The eyeliner, and I'm gonna be using the Maybelline eyeliner. So eyeliner is done on the side. I'm gonna go ahead and do this eye and come back, okay? Yeah, so I'm back. I'm going to do the other eyes and then put on my lashes. That was the only thing that I did. So let's just carry on now. So the next thing that you want to do is to dust off this excess powder on my face. Then I like to go back and then blend, making sure that there's no harsh lines at all the way here. Extending it to my neck area and doing the same to the side. I'm trying to be extra careful just so that I don't water. My waterline is done. My mirror was gonna drop on the floor, so I was just trying to catch it stylishly. Okay, I'm actually loving this eye look, like everything's popping, yo. Okay, so after that I'm gonna go ahead and use the colors that I use on my eyes. I'm gonna apply that underneath my eye line, underneath my eyes, or waterline, if I'm making sense. I don't know, you guys, pardon me. Okay guys, let's do this. So I'm going back with that brown shade in Juvia's Place, that very rich one that I used the first time. Okay, and I am going to smoke it out with the orange color that I used on my as my transition. You don't want to see no hash lines even underneath your eye. Yeah, so that's it for the eye. Okay, moving on to the face. Finally, I'm just going to use my highlighter. Okay, and I'm using this one from MUA. I'm going to use this gold one here in the center. I love my glow. I always love my glow. This is one of the steps in makeup that I don't think I'm ditching in a long time. Okay, I don't care what anyone says. I love to also blend. Okay, you want it to look really soft and not harsh. Okay, moving on to the lips. You guys know I love to line my lips like a whole lot. So there's a technique that I'm going to be using for this lip. First of all, I'm going to go in with my MUA Intense Lip Liner. Okay, so I found something similar, close to orange, you know, sort of pinkish but sort of that orange undertone, and that is from George Lipstick. It's a matte. I'm going to be using it. Okay, you lot remember I said I was going to show you a technique that I always do sometimes. So I always go in with my creamy concealer. Okay, sometimes I always use it as my liner. So I go in with that shade, this dark shade here. Okay, so next thing we want to do, I just like to go back to my eyebrows and just put things in place. To also go in with my brow gel and put all the hairs in place. So yeah, this look is finished. We're gonna set this whole thing with a setting spray. I'm gonna be using the Hydrate and Fix from Makeup Revolution. Yes, and we're gonna set it. You ready? You ready? 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 Set, go. Oh, not to be too much. So I am back with the finished look. This is how this whole look came out, you guys. I love this look so much. It is really glammed yet very soft, if you get what I mean. So I just wanted to jump on this one real quick, and hence this gorgeousness going on here. So let me know in the comment section if you love this look. Without further waste of your time, I'm gonna be signing out, and I'll see you on the next one. Okay.